Fred Thompson, head men's basketball coach, Millersville University. When I got here, the program needed some rebuilding, and we got in the process of rebuilding my first year. I had a senior-led class that first year. We turned a 11 and 17 team, 11 and 16 team, into 18 and 9 team. Played the first round of the playoffs. Went to overtime game, great game against Bloomsburg that we lost. Season ended, and the process really started that following year. And we were able to bring in a kid as a freshman. It started for us from the day he walked in here. And at the end of his tenure, we was able to get the program turned around his junior year, where we won our first conference regular season championship, regular season title. Then we went on to his second year, we went on to win our first conference championship under my tenure. After that, the next kid we brought in was a kid named Greg Testa. Everyone knows Greg Testa because he's been nominated to the Hall of Fame this past year. And along with Greg, that following year, we brought in a kid named Charlie Parker, and probably be the two most famous kids that I've coached in the history of this university. Going to be the most two famous kids I've coached in the history of this university. And we went through the process of rebuilding with them. And you know, Greg's second year, he made first team all conference. Charlie made first team all conference his first year, and also Charlie was rookie of the year. And they went on to have success in terms of winning the league championship in 06-07, winning most games within a season, 28. And of course, they finished off with a conference championship. I'm probably repeating myself, but they won a conference championship. Went to the regional that year, Greg's senior year, and of course we lost to Barton College, who eventually was the conference championship, was the national champions that year. And then we got the process of rebuilding again, and this time around it was a little tougher than the first time around because we didn't have that named person. And finally, we got a big kid, Elijah Obeid, and Elijah was able to get us back on the winning tracks and get us back into the playoffs. And there's a lot of kids that I'm not naming through that process, but it's been a great process. I've enjoyed it, and Elijah's gone, and it seemed like we starting that process all over again. We're looking at high school kids. The first thing we try to look at is their academics, whether they can handle the academics here at Millersville University, and that's tough because academically we have a great system here, or a great program here academically, and it challenges kids to compete academically at a high level. And when we go recruiting for high school kids, those are the type of kids we look for that has great GPAs and have great SATs. And we make sure that not only that the kid is talented. It's going to be a kid that we can be able to bring along slowly once we get them into the program. That's what we look for in high school kids. We go to junior college route, we just try to look at kids that also can handle it academically here, and you know, and talent, whether they can play at a level that we expected of all our kids to come in here and play at once we get them in here. We consistently try to work on the things that they're good at and try to make them better at it. That's on the court, in the classroom, in conditioning, in the weight room. Everything that they come in good at, we try to make it a little better. We also try to instill the discipline that it takes to be a good student athlete, and it takes a lot of discipline. We try to, and it's a lot of different other things that to help a kid adjust to this environment. Because you know, when you go to college, you're kind of independent of yourselves, and we try to be there for them, not only as basketball coaches, but as mentors. And a lot of the stuff that we do on the court, in the classroom, is repetition. And that's how you develop. And you have to get a great habit, a great work ethic. And you just have to keep doing those same things over and over and continue to get better at them.